So Pyrros Dimas is an icon in the sport of weightlifting. He has won 3 gold medals and 1 bronze medal. I think that he personifies, what can be accomplished in the sport. To have him be a part of USA Weightlifting is just an incredible gift. So thank you to Phil Andrews, our new CEO, for bringing Pyrros on board. To have someone like Pyrros be able to come and visit our facilities and infuse a whole nother level of stimulus into a training session and offer some technical cues, I think is just invaluable.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous. I pulled out a PR because I was trying to do my best for Pyrros. I was kind of getting the bar away from my body too much, so he was kind of reminding me to keep it close and make sure when I'm extending it, it's coming straight up and not out. I hit 150 pretty easy, and then I put on 160 and I cleaned it, and that was like probably one of my best cleans at 160. It was really easy, and I missed the jerk. I got to work on my dip.
He is widely considered the greatest weightlifter of all time, so to lift in front of him was both an honor and a stress. Like, I don't want to look like an idiot, even though I'm only snatching 130, and this is a guy who has, set world records, won gold medals. It was also an honor because to lift in front of him and get feedback from him, and to see that he was satisfied with some of my lifts and a lot of the lifts as a whole was really cool to see. And his belief in American weightlifting is huge for us.
It was nerve-wracking. It was definitely scary lifting in front of a guy like that had seen it all. So whatever you're showing him, he's seen more. And you kind of have that in the back of your head the whole time, and you got to live up to that. He definitely looked disappointed on one of the misses. On my first 40 miss, he seemed a little let down. He didn't think I'd miss it. It seemed like he knew I was strong, but I was just missing lifts for dumb reasons, and he was getting annoyed with it. But I definitely pulled it together after a few misses. But it definitely made everyone better. Everyone's technique was looking awesome that day, and his presence definitely set the tone for the room. He was giving some awesome cues. One of them being clear the road. So that's basically the bar is going to move towards you, and you got to get your knees out of the bar. You got to get everything out of the way.
It's always awesome to get the experience of Olympians, whether it's Dimas, whether it's Alexei Tarakti. We've had a couple in here and they all kind of have a different style and different philosophy. He looks like he's truly passionate about the sport. He had no issues coming in and giving everyone cues. My cues were pretty simple, so all we did change in the snatch was my hips being a little higher in the start, so a matter of about a couple inches. Me and Dave have had an ongoing argument about my rolling start in the snatch, and Dimas kind of settled it when he said it was fine, so that was a bonus for me. And then in the clean, all he really changed was a little narrower start in the clean, because I tend to have a wide base. The pull was good. 186 is a PR for me. I've cleaned it once. The jerk has been on probably the last couple months or so, but racking has been kind of a struggle, and obviously standing's always been a weak point, but with the narrower start, I think the pull's a little longer, and so I was able to build a little more momentum. It felt pretty good.
Pyrros he's given a lot of the cues that I needed. Wasn't having my best day technically, I could feel it. And he would definitely, affirm that what I was feeling is exactly what I needed to change. He was giving me great cues, things that I hear from Dave, and he knows his stuff.
Yeah, instead of here, right?
You are going with the bar. You are going
right.
One with the bar.
Right, everything.
The big thing when you're being coached by somebody that might not speak English as well as an American would is watching the body language. So abstract coaching cues is, you know, they're hard to get across when the English isn't your first language. So trying to explain something when, you know, maybe your vocabulary is limited or your way of presenting it, you know, you just don't have as much familiarity with the language. It's hard. So if you watch somebody that does have a thick accent, you know, English isn't their first language, you just really pay attention to their body. Rob Bailey is a regular fellow to pop up on our boombox in the gym. So you know, it came on. Sure enough, while he's sitting there, he hears it for a second, and he kind of gets a little head nod going. He's feeling it, and before you know it, he's like a full-on headbang. He's just fired up.
You know, having Pyrros here reiterate some of the same technical faults that I see in our lifters, you know, and be able to articulate that in such a way that it validates what I've been saying all along. And so, you know, where Pyrros comes in and says, hey, you guys look great. They physically look good. They technically look good. We just need some fine tuning. You know, I couldn't agree more, but that kind of validates for me, you know, what we've been doing all this time.